guys, my name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. Today I'm extremely happy to show to you Adobe Fresco. Adobe Fresco is a new Adobe painting application for your iPad. I love Adobe Fresco. Adobe Fresco is my favorite painting application. So guys, let's jump. As you can see, I have opened Adobe Fresco and I'm in my home screen. On the left side of my screen, you can see a few tabs. Home, it's my home screen. If I will click on Learn tab, I will be redirected to Learn workspace where I can learn about Fresco. If I will click on Gallery, I will see all featured project on Behance Fresco Gallery. And the first project is better known a brush. It's my live stream from Adobe Office. So guys, check it out. If you will click on your work, you will be redirected to your workspace. If you will click on cloud documents, you will be redirected to your cloud document interface. Same with deleted. Also, in the bottom, you have a plus sign. Create new. If you will click on this plus sign, you will be able to create a new project. Also, you are able to import and open your projects. On right top corner, you have your app setting. You can specify your interface, color scheme. I would like to switch from light to dark. I prefer dark interface. Also, you can specify toolbar. You can specify toolbar on left or right side of your document. Also, input, pressure sensitivity, double tap. You can specify if you will double tap on your Apple Pencil, you will be switching to color picker, switch to last brush, switch to eraser, zoom to fit, use system setting or no action. I will specify zoom to fit, just like this. Also, you are able to specify your touch mode. Guys, everything is up to you. If you will click on experimental tab, you will be redirected to experimental features where you can enable hold for straight line feature. This feature is amazing, and as you can see, I have enabled this feature right now with you guys. So I will close my app setting, and now I can switch back to my home screen. Here I can create a new document using presets. I can create also my document in custom size. Also, I can click on this plus sign and voila, I can create my project from here. I have recent tab, I have saved, I have a digital, and I have print. Because today we will be working on our digital project for digital purposes, I will click on square and voila. This tutorial, guys, will be an introduction to Adobe Fresco. Later today I will record a few separate tutorials about how you can use and how you can create your project using vector brush, live brushes or default Fresco brushes. But it will be later on. For now, stay with me. I will show to you how you can use Adobe Fresco, a quick introduction to Adobe Fresco. So Fresco creates a new document for me. And by default, I have two layers. One layer is my background layer, simple white layer, and another layer is empty layer. On the left side of my document, I have all my tools. I have my brushes, 3 sets of brushes, and all sets has a sub folders. Example, if I will click on top brush, you can see that I have pixel brushes, and in this set includes basic, comics, dry media, special effects brushes, ink, lettering, marker, painting, rakes, sketching. Also, I can import my brushes from my Creative Cloud library. I can I can open my brushes from a Photoshop, my favorite Photoshop brushes. But be honest with you, for now, I love all brushes, all default Fresco brushes. They're amazing. If you will click on any set, example, if I will click on comics tab, I will be redirected to comics subfolders with all my brushes. Example, if I will click on a crosshatch brush and I will like this brush, I know that I will be using this brush all the time. I will add this brush to my favorite. How? Just simply click on favorite icon, star icon, and voila, this brush in my favorites. So now I will be redirected back to my brushes panel, and here I have example sketching folder. I will click on this folder. I will be redirected to my sketching subfolder where I have my favorite pencil brush. I will click on it, and I know for sure I will be using this pencil brush all the time. So I will add this brush to my favorites, just like this. Let's talk about other brushes. Also, guys, we have live brushes. Live brushes located in the second row of our toolbar. If I will expand it, you will see that we have two sets of live brushes, watercolor and oils. Guys, they're amazing, just out of this world. They're amazing. Just try them right now and you will love them. So if I will click on watercolor tab, I will be redirected to watercolor subfolder where I have all watercolor brushes. And of course, guys, I can favorite my favorite brush. Now, my favorite brush from this subfolder is watercolor wash soft. I will click on it and I will add it to my favorite. Also, guys, we have oil brushes. If I will click on oil brushes folder, I will be redirected to oil subfolders where I have all amazing oil brushes available for me. I know my favorite oil brush is oil paint round. I will click on it and I will add to my favorite as well. Now let's talk about vector brushes. Yes, guys, we have vector brushes. All brushes in same application. How amazing is it? I will switch to vector brushes, third row in our toolbar, just like that. And here, guys, we have all vector brushes. My favorite brush, I have two favorite brushes, vector brushes in Fresco. It's basic tapper, I will add it to my favorite, and basic flat. I will add this brush to my favorite as well. Now, guys, if you would like to access to your favorite brushes, example, favorite vector brushes, simply tap on favorites tab and voila, you will be redirected to your favorite brushes. Same with live brushes. If I will click on favorites, I will see that I have here all my favorite brushes. Same with pixel brushes. If I will click on favorites, here I have all my favorite pixels brushes. Also, guys, we have eraser, our favorite eraser tool. We have move tool. We have a lasso. If you will click on it and press hold, you will have all other selection tools available for you. We have paint basket. We have eyedropper tool. We have image icon. We can bring any image into our document. Guys, let's start. Before, on the right side of our screen, we have a few icons. First icon is our layer panel icon. If you will click on it, you will hide your layers panel. Also, we have under our layers panel, we have layer properties panel, and we have blend modes, and we can change opacity of our layer. Under it, we have three very important icons. First icon, if I will click on plus sign, I will be able to add a new layer. If I will click and press hold on plus icon, I will be able to create pixel layer or vector layer. Everything is up to you. Also under it, we have another tab, hide tab. So I can hide my layer and I can bring visibility of this layer back at any times. Under our layer visibility icon, icon, we have three dots. If we will click on these dots, we have all layer actions available for us. We can add layer, we can hide layer, we can delete layer, we can duplicate layer, copy and cut layer, merge down, create empty mask, yes guys, mask, layer mask, mask, layer contest, convert to pixel layer, and lock layers. So guys, let's start. First of all, I will click on
a telephone or phone is a telecommunications device that permits two or more users to conduct a conversation.
First of all, I will click on image icon, just like this, and I will bring image into my document located in my camera roll folder. So I will click on it. Yes, enable access, and here I have camera roll tab. I will click on it, and here I have this beautiful pumpkin I would like to work on right now. I will click on it. As you can see guys, I can resize my pumpkin at any time. So just like this, I'm happy with this size, and I will click done to accept all changes. Guys, as you can see, Fresco creates separate a layer with my image. And previously we have created a new empty layer. I will click on this layer just like this, and I will bring it on top of my pumpkin just like this. Now I would like to switch to my watercolor brush. I will click on my watercolor wash soft brush, my favorite brush, and now I need to pick the color. I will click on this beautiful color icon, and the best part guys, I can reposition my color panel anywhere in my workspace. So I will click on it, and I can move it anywhere I like, guys. It's up to me. I will reposition it somewhere in here because I will need access to my colors all the time. So I prefer to keep it open. If I would like to move my brushes panel to another location, I can do it as well. So I will simply click on my icon panel, and I can restock it. I can reposition it anywhere I like, but I prefer to have it pinned to my toolbar, just like this. So guys, let's talk. First of all, I will pick the color just like that. And now I can specify size for my brush. I can specify size from 3 to 512. Size depends of your brush. Different brush has different setting. Also guys, I can specify flow of my brush. I can specify flow of my brush from 1 to 100, and again guys, everything depends of your brush. A flow basically is opacity of your brush. Under flow icon, we have water flow icon. You can set up value of water flow from 0 to 100. water flow is basically how brush will mix all colors. Under it, we have a brushes setting. And again, guys, each brush has her own setting. Now we are talking about a particular watercolor brush, and I can adjust my brush in any way I like. Everything is possible. And if I, for some reason, I would like to be back to original brush setting, I can reset to original. But the best part is I love default brushes in Fresco. I rare customize my brushes. So with this particular brush, I will not customize any setting of this brush. Let's see, I will increase size of my brush to 214. I will bring down probably flow to 85, and I will apply first layer of my colors. Guys, look at this, how Fresco blends everything. Look at this. Now I will switch to another color, and because my color palette is a panel is open, I simply will click on another color, just like this maybe, and I will increase size of my brush, and I will continue working on my pumpkin, just like this. Guys, look at this all blending going on. This is spectacular. I love it. Now I would like to add a few splashes of darker shade of a same color. So I will move my color to another point, just like that. Maybe something like this, right? And I will apply a few splashes of this color, just like this. Guys, if I would like to add a few splashes of highlights to my art, how can I do this? Easy. I can use same layer, or I can create a new layer, just like this. I will switch to brighter color. I will increase flow of my brush, and I will add a few splashes of this yellow color to my pumpkin, just like this, guys. And because I applied a few splashes of yellow color using separate layer, I can adjust my layer at any time. If I will click on a layer properties panel, I can change blend mode. For this color, I love a darker color, and also, guys, I can bring down opacity of this layer, just like this, and I love it. Now I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to another color, and I will bring down a size of my brush. And now I will apply a few splashes of this green color, just like this. Look at this, guys. Also, I can switch to another color, and I will add a few splashes of another color. Maybe something more bright, just like this. And voila, guys, look at this. Now, guys, how about if I would like to use different brushes in my art? In same project, I would like to use a few different brushes. Can I do it? Of course I can. First of all, guys, I would like to add a few splashes of water, because we are talking about watercolor painting. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to white color. Using same brush, I will add a few splashes of water, just like this, guys. And I can delete this layer if I don't like it, or I can bring down opacity of this layer. And now I love everything about my pumpkin. Let's talk about brushes. What if I would like to combine vector, live, and pixel brushes? Can I do it using in same document? As I said before, yes, I can. And the best part, Fresco will do all job for me. I will switch to my vector brush. I will click on vector brushes, tab, and here I will click on let's see, on basic tapper brush, just like that. And as you notice, guys, I switched to a vector brush, and now I would like to specify a new color. I will use this color for my brush. And what I would like to do, I would like to bring down a size of my brush, and just like this. Guys, did you notice when I started, when my vector brush touched my document, Fresco creates a separate layer for my vector brush. Yes, separate layer. I don't need to do anything. Fresco does the job. Let me undo this. I will bring down size of my brush and I will do it again. Just like this. Guys, look at this. How amazing is it? Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, as you noticed, Fresco will create separate layer for your vector, light brushes and pixel brushes. You don't need to do anything. Now, guys, I would like to add a few shadows under my pumpkin. What I would like to do, I would like to switch to my watercolor brush, and Fresco remembers the last brush I used from this family. So the last time I used this watercolor brush, watercolor wash soft brush, and Fresco remembers this. Also, I will switch to another color. I will increase size of my brush and I will start working on my background. And guys, Fresco jumps from my vector brushes layer to my last created watercolor layer. But what if I would like to create my shadow under my pumpkin? I will undo my last brush stroke and I will highlight my sketch layer just like that, and I will create a new empty layer. So this layer is located under my all colors layers, and I will just create this beautiful shadow. I can add as many colors as I like, just like this. Guys, look at this. How amazing is it? I would like to bring your attention to another brushes. I will switch to pixel brushes and I will click on special effect brushes, just like this. Guys, here we have a lot of amazing brushes you can work with. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to some kind of autumn brush, leafy line 2 probably, yes, and I will change the color of my brush to something bright, just like this. I will increase size of my brush and look at this. Guys, how amazing is it? Now, what about if you would like to export your document? Click on share icon. Here you have a few options. First of all, if I will click on quick export, I will be able to save my image to my local drive, or I can send my image via message, mail, add to notice, share on Facebook, copy, save to file, print, messenger, or share via to my iMac, which is located just next to me. Also, you have another great option, a few options, extra options. If you will click on publish and export, you will be able, first of all, you will be able to preview your time-lapse. Not only preview, but share your time-lapse. Yes, Fresco records your painting progress. If I will click on time-lapse export, I will be able to preview my time-lapse. Just look at this. Guys, this is absolutely amazing. I love it. And now you will be able to export your time-lapse. Also, you will be able to publish your project on Behance, and I love Behance. You will be able to export as PNG, JPEG, PSD, or PDF file. It's up to you, and you will be able to quick export your file. So guys, everything is up to you, and the best part, you don't need to apply any extra steps to open your file in Photoshop. You save your file and your file will be available on your desktop in your Photoshop. So guys, this is a very quick introduction to the new, absolutely amazing Adobe Fresco, new Adobe painting application for your iPad. As I said before, I will record a few more tutorials today, specifically for different brushes, and I will show to you how you can start and finish your project using some specific brush, vector, live brushes, or pixel brushes. We will talk about oil brushes. I love oil brushes in Fresco. And meantime, guys, if you have any questions, please ask, and just go and download Adobe Fresco and just create something amazing. And again, if you have any questions, just ask. Thank you guys, super appreciated your time, and I will see you very soon. Bye.